Hey guys, I'm Jess McDonald. It is the 28th of November and you're watching Gamespot News Top 5, where I brought you my 5 favourite stories of the week. So if you're behind, then stay tuned. Very early in the last week, Atlus fans got a dose of awesome when Persona 5 was announced on PS3. The new installment came up during a Persona event and will launch during winter 2014 in Japan, though we don't have any info on a Western release as yet. The mini trailer didn't show any gameplay to speak of, but we did get a bunch of eerie red chairs and shackles along with the phrase, "You are a slave, want emancipation?" So, you know, there's that. Alongside that announcement came Persona Q, Shadows of the Labyrinth, which will land on 3DS in June 2014. Are you a Persona fan, and are you happy to see the series finally land on a Nintendo console? You can let me know in the comments. After the Xbox One launch, Microsoft have seen their fair share of good and bad. As for the former, the console has sold 1 million units in 24 hours, matching the PlayStation 4. Both figures for each publisher represent sell-through to customers, though it is worth mentioning that Sony achieved their 1 million when the console was only available in the US and Canada, while the Xbox One launched across 13 countries. Fortunately though, Microsoft publicized a bunch of arbitrary statistics that nobody asked for, so now you can know that over 60 million zombies have been killed in Dead Rising 3, while Killer Instinct has seen over 7.1 million combos and other random things. Do you guys see the respective launches as about even, given the statistics, or do you think the regions that each console were available in matter? Leave me your thoughts. In less than stellar Microsoft news, a bunch of Xbox Ones have been suffering from hardware issues, but luckily Microsoft have definitely learned how to cushion a blow. The hardware issues in question include a grinding disk drive, which may or may not be fixed by smashing the thing on its underside. Microsoft have said that customers experiencing problems can get a replacement before they've even returned their busted box, and they're now offering up a free digital download, including Forza 5, Dead Rising 3, Rise, and Zoo Tycoon. The mythical and fairly lovely looking Steam machines have made an appearance in both black and white, and in a nice addition, they're named Gordon and Freeman respectively. Desktop manufacturer iBuyPower featured the prototypes, which will reportedly cost $499 including the Steam controller, and come with a multi-core AMD CPU and a discrete AMD Radeon R9 270 graphics card. Also, it's pretty and has a green light. You'll be able to get your hands on this one in 2014. It's all set to run all Steam titles at 1080p native resolution and at 60 frames per second, though these games will have to be those optimized to work with the Steam OS on the Steam machines. In our last and most recent story of the week, EA are taking on Star Wars again, maybe. EA Canada job advertisements identified by Kotaku tipped us off to the possibility that the publisher could be working on what they refer to as a major new next-gen open-world game. We already have DICE working on Star Wars Battlefront for Xbox One and PS4, as well as Visceral Games working on a game that may or may not be this very title, in cooperation with EA Canada, but it's hard to say no to more Star Wars games. Are you more excited for this potential title, Battlefront, or are you still holding out for a resurgence of KOTOR, which I refuse to stop talking about? You can let me know in the comments down below or on my Twitter, where I'm at Jess McDonald. That is all the things that I have for you this week, but I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving. Whether or not you celebrate the holiday, I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you again next week.